Sevy. The Stars have picked a bad time to not have a great stretch when everybody else in the division is playing pretty well.
Yeah, starting to get very tight, obviously, and with the Stars coming out of gate with an 0-3 record and everybody else in the division, they seem to be playing a little bit better. And when we look at the standings, we can see how tight it really is getting for the Stars, and they're going to have to start getting some wins together. The Stars and Phoenix seem to be the only Pacific Division leading teams that faltered a little bit. For Phoenix, you talked about the back-to-back shutout for Brzgalov, but they have lost 6 of the last 10. San Jose seems to be the team that's really coming on. Only Philadelphia Flyers have as many wins as them over the last 10 games. San Jose, 4 straight. They've done it with some great defense, and their goaltender, Antiniemi, has 2 shutouts as well. Anaheim makes a big deal today, bringing in Francois Beauchemin. They've only lost 4 of their last 15, so boy, it's getting very, very tight. But for the logjam, the Dallas Stars, they've had trouble over the last 6 games. And then in the next graphic, we'll show you they seem to be having a little bit of trouble, especially in keeping goals out of their own end. They've really had trouble keeping the goals out over the last 6 games, but it's first goal opportunities that seem to be having a little trouble. When the Stars do get first goals, they win 89% of the time. And look at the power play. A lot of difficulty right there as well. Dallas running at home about 25%. That's good. They were shut out against the Vancouver Canucks last game, but before that, they did have 7 goals on the power play, so they're looking hopefully to trend up in that area in tonight's game, and it is going to be tight. You know that both teams don't like to give up goals. Specialty teams will be the key for the Phoenix Coyotes on the power play. They have to look at 2 guys. On the back end, it's going to be defenseman Keith Yandel. He's the guy that loves to lug the nail up and will jump down in that area right there, looking for that one-time shot. For the Phoenix Coyotes, they have 1 power play goal in 7 of their last 9 games, so they seem to be trending up in that area as well. Defenseman Keith Yandel, 5th in the NHL in power plays assists. And of course, Ray Whitney is the little guy on the back end, 18 assists this year. That is 8th in the National Hockey League on power play assists. So those 2 guys are definitely going to be keyed on. From the back end, Yandel will jump up. He's the guy lugging the mail in that area, somewhat like Sergei Zubov did for the Stars. He's got the big shot, loves to drag it across. For the little guy Whitney, he'll be off to the right side of Kari Lehtinen, looking to set up shot, but also loves the one-time shot as well. So look for those 2 guys to be jumping up in the play and helping out on the power play. One last thing, gentlemen. Vincoeur will be the guy. Thomas Vincoeur is coming in his first NHL game tonight. He's number 81, the big right winger. He is the first Edmonton Oil King of the new era to come in and be called up to the National Hockey League. I'm sure he's excited as he gives me a whack on the way by. We'll be looking for him to score some goals tonight.